Hi everyone, it's Tiffany and I'm back with another prompt and another day of the Halloween Journal Challenge. Today is day 20 and I have the prompt Feathered Friends. So I chose this one because I love these bird images that are in this collage soup book. Actually, this one is from, I can't remember if this one is from Monster Mash or from the ebook Fall is My Favorite Color. So one of those two ebooks. And then I have this entire book, Bird Nerd, that I used to create some of these fun guys. I've had these for a little while, and these are made with images from this book, the bird part, and then the stamps are Art Foamies stamps. They're created by KP from Art Foamies and from Megan Quinlan, and I just had fun making these one day, and I had them around, so I thought they would be perfect for feathered friends. And I realized that I kind of picked two prompts. I also had Autumn Wishlist on the second from the light side of the light dark edition of prompts, which I think is very clever. And so to make it, fun and light, I want to focus on the friends part. I mean, obviously, choose things that are feathered, but I didn't want to just choose one. I wanted a grouping of birds because then they're friends. They can be friends. So that's what I did. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe I'll need to look for more because depending on how much. Oh, look at how cute these are. Look, I just love the ones with the glasses too. So maybe I'll choose some more from here. I know they're not like spooky, but I kind of like that about this set of prompts. They don't all have to be spooky. I kind of tend to go more toward the light half of the prompts. So that's okay if we don't have to, make them super Halloweeny. But look at them, they're in costume. So aren't they fun? Oh, I love owls. Okay, so I will put this aside for now. Some of these images are too big, so I'm gonna have to go for the little guys. So that'll help me narrow down my choices, which is good because otherwise I'd have a tough time. But let me get these two ravens cut out. Oh, maybe I should use the pumpkins too. Let me cut these guys out because I know I'm gonna have to do a lot of finagling to get them to fit on my small pages and get all of my friends on there. So that's what I gotta do first. All right, I cut these out, kind of went around in a kiss cut instead of right on the line. I like having a border. And I was just looking at this page. It just kind of fell to this page, and I like how these look on the page. And I stopped cutting out here because I thought maybe I want to incorporate this pumpkin and this flower foliage, this dead foliage into this. So just in case I don't use it, I didn't want to spend the time cutting that. But let's see if I did this. Let's see how my other feathered friends would fit on here. Would there be enough room? Is it gonna be as easy as this? Just cutting and gluing? a bunch of these guys together. Maybe I'll add some washi too. Oh, I like this, how its head peeks up. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. Look at this. Oh wait, is it gonna do it? No, because this page is too tall. Aww. I wonder if I chose a page like this, he could be a little peekaboo bird. All right, let's see if there's a page that works like that. Oh, there we go. So if we did that, he could peek up like this, or she. All right. Let's see if the other ones will fit. Maybe if this peeks up and over, what's the back gonna look like? Oh, it's just white because I printed that one out. The feet of this one could peek down. The feet could hang down. That would be too cute. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. Oh, this one is one of my pages with a pocket. So maybe one of these birdies are gonna have to hide inside the pocket. Yeah, okay. I'm loving how this is going. Okay, this is so cool. So because I made the book, the background of the book in, I had to piece together papers, and then I used washi to help hold the different pages in. So what happened here, I'll show you the pages I started with. Okay, this is what I used. I used the Tim Holtz Halloween 2024 backdrops, and they are already this size. And I was just gonna fold a bunch of these in half and put them in my journal and maybe cut my book board in half or into this size. But I decided to keep this the same, or keep this the original size. This is one of the Reader's Digest books, if you're familiar with that. I just gutted it and used the cover. But then I didn't want the pages to be really short, and I didn't want to cut the book board down. So what I ended up doing when I made this was sewing two of these together like this, just overlapping enough to get the correct size pages. And then where I overlapped it, I sewed, and now there's a pocket where it's been overlapped. So that's how I made this book. It just kind of, this happened out of necessity, but that's kind of cool, huh? I've figured out a new way to make a pocket. That's kind of how things happen for me. I just create things out of necessity, and then it's like, oh, all right, that's something that I've never done or seen before, and that's fun. So anyway, let's try to piece this together. It's almost like a puzzle now. And hopefully I won't struggle as hard with this as I did with the first prompt that I chose in trying to just get things in the exact right place. I'm gonna let go of perfection a little bit more here today and just glue things down, because I don't feel like I can go wrong here. I've made this one kind of easy on myself. And you know what I'm thinking right now? What would be fun is to add some floral elements down here that's kind of three-dimensional, or not three-dimensional, but dimensional, I guess. So I would love to do that. Okay. This guy needs to be, all right, how far can I peek this one out? Let's look. Oh, it's so cute. You can peek him out of the book entirely. How cute is that? I'm gonna go ahead and glue. So that's all I did, was just to cut out this bird, and then I glued it onto this stamped body piece. I think this is one of the Calendar Girls sets in the Art Foamies line of stamps. Art Foamies are super fun to work with. Highly recommend them if you haven't. Okay, I think this is where I want to put the glue. And then I don't want to shut this pocket closed. I hope I got it in the right place. Oh, I did not get it in the right place. So I need just to put something right here. Okay. Just take this towel and put it right here so I don't glue this pocket. Or should I put it on the inside? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there we go. Just like scratch a piece of paper. Yep, can you see that? Can you see this? How cute this is? It's okay, we got a little bit more glue than what I wanted, but that's all right. And yeah, this, okay, that's okay. I didn't over glue. I did over glue, but no big deal. And then I want this neck to be kind of sturdy, so stick some glue down here. There we go. A little bit on the beak. Okay. And then I can always color that in too with some watercolor or something. That'd be fun. And this, oh, I think I have some paper flowers I can add to this down here. Okay, it doesn't make sense to keep this. I'm gonna cut this part out. Maybe save this for later, add it on later. Okay, I feel like if I stick the feet out too far, it's gonna get wrinkle, it's gonna, you know, like get damaged. So I don't want to do too much. Okay, right there. Oops. I was trying to limit the amount of glue there, and then I over glued instead. So okay, I think that's great. Let's see how much, oh yeah. And I'll just crop this later. Okay, let's get this one glued on. So cute. So I need to add glue to here, right about the knees, the bird knees. So I tried to wait until the weather felt a little more like fall, but it's been so hot lately that hasn't really. There are cool days, like this morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, I was gonna walk my dog and it was only 50 degrees. So I guess that definitely is. There is a chill there, so that's good. But and some of the leaves have started turning. Like I have one plum tree that its leaves turn red and they all just fall off at any sign of fall at all. Just it's just so sensitive. So there's that, but I've been waiting for more leaves to turn so that it's just a real pretty, you know, colorful autumn. But in the afternoons it's been getting pretty hot, which I don't mind, honestly. Living in Minnesota, I know we will get cold days soon enough, so I'm gonna enjoy the cooler temperatures, but you know, not super cold yet. Okay, I can take that out. There's too many birds that are facing in this direction. I think I want to make a little tag out of this guy. And then, oh, it might be fun to add a flower over here. Stick this flower on this side. Okay, let's glue this. These are ravens, right? I think they're ravens, because crows, it's hard for me to tell the difference, but I'm pretty sure these would be ravens because they're spooky. That's all. That's the only way I can tell, but either way, they're feathered and they're gonna be friends. So it works. I just love how this page looks with all the different colors that just somehow magically coordinate. I think that's the beauty of fall, because there's such a good variety of fall colors, and they all go together no matter what. Okay, and then let me trim this one while I'm at it. Okay, is that enough? So let's cut this one out. I'm gonna leave this light colored border just because it's gonna help make it pop out against this background or the dark backgrounds. And if I put it against something that's lighter, well, actually I said I might fill that in, but we'll see. I'm undecided yet because I like having this light contrasting with all the dark on the page. So I kind of want to just leave it uncolored. All right, let's see how this looks. So that was an option, and this was an option just to put it, stick it behind its head, or maybe, ooh, there we go. Right here. Little bit of overlap there, and then maybe I can find some other things. Normally I would use a glue stick, but I think it just takes too long to cover everything when I'm filming. And I kind of like it when not everything is just completely flat, glued down totally flat sometimes. Okay, I love how this is looking so far. I am going to grab some maybe flowers. Let me put these away so we can get a good look at this. Okay, that's looking good. Oh, here's this one more pumpkin with feet on it. Okay, let me grab some flowers. I've had these Prima flowers for years and years and years, from back in the scrapbook days, back in my scrapbook days. So I think it'll be fun to add some of these on this page to give it a little bit more dimension, a little something fun. Okay, so that's a lot, but I like to have choices. Let's put them over here where I can see them better. There. Okay, oh, and then I said I was gonna make a tag with this sticker. So we'll see. we will see about that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to do that on camera today or not, but ooh, that's pretty. I just like the one. Should I glue it or put a brad through it? I think I'll just glue it. Glue it and then maybe stick something else in the middle. Because I don't want it to be too, I don't want this book to end up getting too thick. I want some dimension, but not super thick. This is right in the middle of this paper, which I don't love, but that's kind of where it ended up. So maybe I have to add a couple more. I wish I had a teeny tiny one. Or maybe I should make some marks. And I'll just add this. Let's see how that goes. Let's put some over here. And maybe a little stitching would be good. As long as it didn't interfere too much with the page on the backs, which, you know, I think it'll be okay. There's already stitching there, so I think that's what I want to do. I want to add stitching. And then I think I'll just grab one of my pre-made tags and put some stitching and flowers around it with this sticker. That's what I'll do. I'll make it easy on myself. Grab a pre-made tag. All right, another one of these tags that I used in a different lesson, or in my previous one. So that was day 2. If you haven't watched day 2, go back and take a look at that one. That one was fun to make. It was Autumn Wish List. And then this one. Okay, yeah, that's perfect, huh? So the problem is, since this is a sticker, it's gonna, whatever part I don't use is gonna be sticky. And that's not gonna go over well inside of a pocket. And it might be hard. Might be too tough to take in and out. So we might have to chop him up. Let's do this. I'd like for its feet to look like it's on that pumpkin, but will I get it to work? The pumpkin would have to be down here. Okay, that, and then the pumpkin would have to be down here. Oh, what if I made these feet on this bird? Does that work? I can do it. And then how much of this guy would I have to cut off? Is it weird? I said I wasn't gonna overthink it this time, so I'm going to not do that. Stick that in. Yeah, I think this bird is gonna have to go. I'm sorry, but I think it's okay. We'll just use the feet and that'll be another feathered friend there. Just the feet of a friend. Oops. Okay, I know I didn't get that perfect, but I could trim. And then if I add a flower right here, it'll still work. Right about there. That's cute. Okay, I'm going to stitch around this, and then I'm gonna add some hand stitching here. So I'm going to sew this and then come back. I sewed this down. I think it looks so cute with just the feet there, and my flower got sewn on. I realized I didn't have any place to write. Well, I guess I could stamp out my prompt, Feathered Friends, and then put it somewhere. But I could also put it on this tag too, which is what I did for my other one. That might be fun to follow along in the same. It might be fun to put it in here too, but to follow the same thing that I did in my other one. So anyway, I got some embroidery thread and a needle. I got a kind of this big needle so I wouldn't have to try real hard to thread my needle, and an awl so I could just punch the holes. And then I have this little piece of foam. So that's what I'm gonna do, is just punch holes. Let's do 4. I'll do 4 holes. and then maybe make an X. Oh, it would be cute to tie it in the front, so let's do that. Should I end up? Yeah, I want to end up here. So let's leave enough to tie. Then I'll come in through this one. And then just tie a quick little knot. Maybe fray this. No, I'll just cut it smaller. There. Perfect. And then I have some orange ribbon I found the other day. My little pouch of Halloween goodies. I have a lot of Halloween goodies. I love doing Halloween journals and decorating Halloween things. I don't love scary stuff, but I just love fall, I think. And so anything that has to do with fun things that are happening in fall, I am on board. Okay, why don't I just add some hand stitching here, and then I'll just tie this. See how that goes too. I don't know, I've never tried this before, so it could work, it could not. We'll see. I think it works. Oh, I'm gonna leave it long. Okay, now. Perfect. Love that. Love it. I'm gonna just add some more holes and stitching to these flowers. Okay, oh no, it's not all finished. Oh, I thought I was done. I still have to put my prompt on here. So I think I'll put it on here. Feathered Friends. And I'm going to use my clickable stamps since I have it right here. I've got my ink pad here. I'm tempted to put it right here because I've got some space, but I love leaving white space. A little bit of like, I know it's not white and it's not really blank, but background space, a place to just let your eyes rest. Does it let your eyes rest? It's a little busy, but that's okay. So, I'm going to maybe leave that and write it here because this is totally blank. Oh, I wanted to show you something. When I was stitching these flowers in, the back I don't love, but that's fine. It can get worked into the next part, and plus it's kind of loose, so you know, when I work on this page, I'll deal with that part later. Maybe I'll stick a sticker right here and help to hold that together. Ooh, I crinkled the legs. I knew that was maybe going to be an issue. Okay, I'll just have to be careful. But then when I got to this side, I got a little tangled. So this is tangled too from my sewing machine, and I kind of like the look of that. So I just made it a little more tangled, and then it's just a tangled piece here, and that's gonna get worked into whatever this page is gonna be. So I think that's kind of a fun way to tie off if you want to have something that's kind of fun. Okay, let me focus on getting my words. I think I'm going to have to go like this. Okay, all stamped out. I didn't have any numbers on this set, so I had some giant stamps that I just stamped some giant numbers, and that looks nice. I like that. So here is day 20, Feathered Friends. And here's the little peekaboo bird and the legs. I guess the legs are pointing backwards, but either way, it looks great. They stick out pretty far. Oh, well, it was never gonna sit on a shelf that well anyway because of all the lace down here. So this is just gonna be one of those books that I have to lay sideways, which I do have a few like that because I love having the lace sticking out in all directions. So, well, thank you so much for following along or just watching. Thank you so much, Kia, for inviting me to do another year of Halloween journal challenge. This was a lot of fun to create. And thank you, everyone, for letting me be a small part of your day. Bye.